All right, how do you improve your flying skills? Everyone says buy a sim and practice in the sim, but there's a lot of sims to choose from. Ton of different drones you can fly in the sims, and there's settings for each one. So I've flown on about all the popular sims that there are, right? The best one I've found, and the best method that works for me is what I'm about to show you, right? So this is Velocidrone. It's a very reputable, very good sim here. I did a little review on it in one of my older videos for combat, but today we're going to talk about just practicing how to get better, right? So what I'm going to show you is a good method that I found that's already set up for you. So if you go to single player, you change the map to empty scene day, any class, scroll down and you'll see these levels here. And what I recommend is starting with level 1 and working your way up. After doing just 4 of these, I went back to some of my other sims and I immediately noticed that I had improved. It's a little bit of grinding. It's definitely not as fun as flying a combat sim or something. However, the results are undeniable. So I'm just going to show you what a few of them look like. We'll start with level 1. I'm going to start here. So this is the first one. It's very simple. All you do is just fly through these. And you can go as slow as you or fast as you want. It'll keep track of your time for you. So you can track your progress. And again, it's very simple. It's the first one. You just go through here. And if you crash, or if you get off track, you just reset like that. Oh, here we go. First one, let's get warmed up. I notice a lot of pilots, they will turn before they enter the gate to set themselves up for the next one, like this, instead of going through it and then turning. There we go. So if you crash, it just resets you like that. A lot of good pilots say to start off just flying slow and controlled. It's probably best to put your camera tilt close to horizontal because it's easier to fly slow in that mode. If at an aggressive angle, then it kind of forces you to move fast. But this one I'm kind of taking it slow and easy just to hit everything. And that's what the first one looks like. You can see your times here. That's really nice. So what we're going to do is we're going to check out a couple more. Menu, exit session, yes, and we'll go to number 2. Number 2 is gates. So in this one, you have to worry about staying below the gates in order to make it through. If you hit it, it'll crash just like a normal drone would. All right, so we're gonna start off this one a little bit slower. Try to do a little bit more controlled. I actually might end up lowering my camera angle like I talked about, just so I can get some smoother flights. But as you can see, you have to stay below the gate, and so this is gonna help you not only with your turns, but with your throttle control. Boom, just crash there and it just automatically resets. You don't have to let go of your controller and click a bunch of buttons. It'll just put you right where you were. So, boom. I'm just gonna run through this a couple times. Again, it's a little grindy. I mean, it's definitely not as fun as the combat sims or anything, but I noticed that after I practiced these levels and I went back to them, my flying dramatically improved. All right, let's go to number 3. gates and figure eight. All right, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna adjust my camera angle for this one because I notice I'm flying a little too fast for what I'm comfortable with. So change quad settings. And you can look up YouTube videos for the best way to configure these. I feel like everyone has their own preference, but some are just standard for everyone. So I'm gonna kick it down to 30 and see what that's like. After you change your settings, it's gonna feel weird. It takes a little bit to adjust, so I'm probably gonna be a little out of it, but let's just try. Yeah, see it? I'm flying slower with the same camera angle because I adjusted that camera angle. And if I was just starting out, I'd have this thing going a lot slower just to make it through everything. I'm gonna turn before we get through, and I drifted a little bit, so try and cut that back. Let's see, turn through and then throttle. So I like this one because you're turning in both directions. The first couple maps, you're only turning one way. It's like an ice skating rink where if you go to the same ice skating rink and they're always going around in circles the same way, and you try to do some turns going the other direction, it's really weird and difficult. So that's why I like this one. Just going slowly through these. Boom, and this helps so much because you really have to focus on turning both ways. You have to focus on your throttle and turning. So it kind of puts everything into one picture. And again, I love how you can track your times. You can see each lap's time at the end, and it really helps your improvement. There we go. All right, let's go to number 4 now. Change track 4. Gates, figure eight, and flags. Did it work? Here we go. Back. All right, this should be the new map. So let's try this one out. This is our flag, so just go around it there. Another flag. So this one helps you practice tight turns. You don't have to worry about throttle. Oh, got distracted there. Let's go. See, I hit that. It didn't crash my drone, but it definitely threw me off a little bit. You can't just fly right through them. Kind of like that background noise. I think I'm gonna turn that up a little bit after this. It's just something, because this can get very boring if you're just doing the same thing, but I don't think you can beat the experience you get flying. Really helps boost comfortability, just overall flying. And another thing is, the more you fly these things, you'll be able to kind of predict the track, and that also helps. The first run is always really just getting comfortable with the track, and then once you're comfortable with it, it just flows. So I'm gonna turn before the flag, before going to the gate. So I'm crashing more than I'd like, so I might adjust that camera angle a little bit more, a little bit less aggressive, just so I can kind of take my time and not have to worry about running into things and just kind of relax with it. Boom. Alright, so we're going to change, turn the music a little bit up. Oh, that's cool. Looks like you can change the radio. Oh, there's an actual player, okay. Alright, we'll try that. Hopefully you can still hear me. Change quad settings. We're going to bring that camera angle down to 20. And then change the track. I haven't done level 5 yet. It says gates, figure 8, and more flags. Split S. Let's try this one. Split S is something new. Alright. So before it even starts, you can just free fly if you want to. I'm going to do that right now because I just changed my camera angle and I kind of want to get used to it. A little power loop. Haven't dialed those in yet. Power loop a tree. Let's see if we can do that. Nope. A little bit more speed. Up. Yes. Perfect. Okay. Let's see if we can find that split S. I think it said figure 8. I don't see it. Let's just send it and see what happens. Flags are nice because you don't have to worry about your altitude as much. Oh, this thing is rolling slow. Even though this is a more advanced track, I definitely feel way more in control because I adjusted that camera angle to, I think I'm at 20 right now. It's just a lot smoother, and I'm able to just control it a lot more. Okay. Let's go back. Change the track. Figure 8. Split S. We haven't done a split S yet, so this should be something new. Yeah, we'll hit up this one. This has a little bit more. And back, start, let's go. This is where it gets a little bit more advanced. You can see this right here. It'll probably have us go do something like go through it up top and then under, but we'll see. Oh, I've actually started already. Abort that just so my time resets. Oh, what's this? Yep, right there. Go through the top and enter the bottom. This is one of those where, like, you fly it a couple times, you'll see drastic improvements just because you can predict where you're going to go. First time, it's hard because you can't prepare for it as much. Right. Above that one there. So let's go up and then dive. Boom, crash. Alright, I think that's lap 1. That one. Through the top, then under. Going up. Even with that camera adjustment, I still feel like I'm flying a little fast, but practice. Turn before, drift into it, and then turn out. The earlier you can turn, the better. It's just finding that sweet spot. Like that. Boom. I'm turning super late. Even my pre-turns are late, so that's something I need to work on. But honestly, it's not something you really notice in all those little combat sims. In this one, you have to do it, and so it really helps with tracking your movements. Trick is turning early but not hitting the ground. Like that, I was able to predict where I was going and set myself up a little bit easier. Let's go. Turn like that. The throttle down a little bit too long and just bumped the ground there. Done. see what else there is. Let's go to 10. I think you get the point. I mean, these maps are great because they build on each other. You start off with real simple, and it just gets harder and harder. Okay, this one we're going above it. Might be looping around this thing. I don't know. Let's see. Boom. Oh, it's a flag. So you go up, around the flag, and then through. Cool. What's this one? Up, through the middle. Okay. Around the flag. Up through the middle. Out. Alright, so that's nice. It's a gate with a flag. And the same principle applies. You just flip early and kind of drift through wherever you're going, and then throttle. I've never practiced something like this before, but as soon as I tried it, I knew this would be the way. And like I said earlier, like I immediately noticed improvements in my flying on other sims, so it's really nice. Okay, diving through here, that's cool. They definitely get a lot longer as you go. Around the flag. Way too much speed for going into that one. Turn right. Another thing I like about this is there's a global leaderboard, so you can kind of see where you rank out against other pilots, and some of the scores are just insane. We'll check that out after this. Alright, we'll try and get through this one without crashing or bumping into anything. So I'm not worried about time, just worried about making it through everything smooth. Way too far, but it's okay. Just trying to get through everything without any bumps. Because to get to real flying, I mean, one bump, then you have to go pick up the drone, possibly repair it. This is very forgiving. Let's go. I think that's it. Awesome. Just want to show that. I think it's a great way to practice. It can get real monotonous, but I don't think you can beat it. It slowly progresses up, so once you're comfortable with the first map, you just progress and continue on. If you want to see more videos, like, comment, and subscribe. And thanks for watching.